A very good morning, students. How are you doing? I hope all of you are taking good care of yourselves. So, students, today we are going to read chapter 9, Tiger in the House. And the author of this story, Tiger in the House, is Ruskin Bond. So, students, Ruskin Bond is considered to be an icon among Indian writers and children's authors. He was awarded with the Padma Shri for contribution to children's literature. He was born towards the end of British Raj, that is on May 19, 1934. He is an Indian author of British descent, and the Bond has over 150 titles under his belt, and he has a simple style of writing. Okay, students, so this was all about Ruskin Bond. Now, before we move ahead in the story, let me introduce you with the characters. So, the main characters in the story are the author, that is the Ruskin Bond, his grandfather, his grandmother, Mahmood, the cook in the house, Timothy, the tiger, Toto, the monkey, a puppy, Timothy's companion, the zookeeper. So these are the characters in the story, students. Okay. So students, Tiger in the House. This story is all about a tiger cub, Timothy. This is a story of different shades of relations between animals and humans. Okay. Tiger cub Timothy is a playful and friendly pet, but he is moved to a zoo as he grows up and becomes slightly dangerous. 6 months later, a strange and funny thing happens when the author's grandfather visits him. So let's find out what was that funny thing by reading the story. Timothy the tiger cub was discovered by grandfather in the Terai jungle near Dehra. One day when grandfather was walking down the forest in a leisurely path at some distance from the rest of the party, he discovered a little tiger about 18 inches long, hiding among the complex roots of banyan tree. So grandfather picked him up and brought him home. At first, the tiger cub, who was named Timothy by grandmother, was brought up entirely on milk given to him in a feeding bottle by cook Mahmood. But the milk proved too rich for him, and he was put on a diet of raw mutton and cold liver oil. Timothy was provided with 2 companions, or you can say partners, Toto the monkey, who was bold enough to pull the young tiger by the tail and then climb up the curtains if Timothy lost his temper, and a small mongrel puppy found on the road by grandfather. So at first, Timothy appeared to be quite afraid of puppy and darted back with a spring if it came too near, and he would make absurd dashes at it with his large forepaws. But finally, he allowed the puppy to crawl on his back and rest there. So one of Timothy's favorite entertainment, or you can say amusement, was to stalk anyone who would play with him. And so, when Ruskin Bond came to live with the grandfather, he became one of the tiger's favorite. And with a cunning look in glittering eyes and his body crouching, he would creep closer and closer to Ruskin Bond. Okay, and students, when Ruskin Bond was by this time, the tiger was by this time the size of a full grown retriever, and when Ruskin Bond took him out for walks, people on the road would give them a wide berth, or you can say a stern look. Okay, when he pulled hard on his chain, then Ruskin Bond had difficulty in keeping with him. Clear, students? And the favorite place of this tiger in the house was drawing room, and he would make himself comfortable on the long sofa, lying down there with great dignity, okay, and then growl at anybody who tried to get him off. Clear? So his favorite place was drawing room. And students, Timothy had clean habits and would scrub his face with his paws exactly like a cat. Now students, here the grandmother always make one prediction that they are going to find Timothy sitting on Mahmood's bed and no sign of the cook except his clothes and shoes. So this was the fear of grandmother. Now Timothy was about 6 months old and a change came over him. He grew steadily and less friendly. When out for a walk with Ruskin Bond, he would try to steal away to stalk a cat or someone's pet dog. Clear, students? So sometimes at night they would hear a loud noise from the poultry house, okay, and there would feathers lying all over the veranda. And finally, when he began to stalk Mahmood about the house with what looked like a naughtiness intent, grandfather decided that it was time to transfer Timothy to a zoo. Clear, students? Now grandfather has decided to take Timothy to the zoo. Clear? Now students, here the grandfather took the Timothy to the Lucknow Zoo, where the zoo authorities were only too glad, or you can say they were so happy to receive as a gift a well-fed and fairly civilized tiger. So they were very happy. Now after 6 months, when Ruskin Bond's grandparents were visiting relatives in Lucknow, so grandfather took the opportunity of calling at the zoo to see how Timothy was getting on. So he went there to meet Timothy in the zoo. Okay, so now he says to Timothy that, "Hello Timothy, how are you?" Okay, he put his arm through the bars of the cage, and even the tiger in that cage approached near the grandfather, and he allowed grandfather to put both hands around his head. And whenever he growled, then grandfather hit lightly on Timothy's mouth, which was his old way of keeping the Timothy quiet. Clear, students? Timothy even licked grandfather's hands and only sprang away when a leopard in the next cage snarled at him. Okay, when the leopard, basically he has a fear of leopard which was there in the next cage of Timothy. Clear? So by seeing this, the grandfather felt very annoyed and he complained to the zoo authorities. Okay, so now he is saying that you should keep this leopard away from the Timothy, that is from the tiger in the cage. So now the authority here is saying that I haven't recognized you. Who are you? So the grandfather says, okay, you didn't recognize me. Didn't you remember that 6 months ago I have given you the Timothy? Okay. So he is saying that I am not that keeper of the zoo. I am the new one. Okay, now students, here the grandfather went in search of superintendent of the zoo but found that he had gone home early. Clear? Now he had been stroking and slapping Timothy for about 5 minutes when he found another keeper observing him with some alarm. So grandfather recognized him as the keeper who had been there when Timothy had first time come to the zoo. Okay, now students, this was the keeper who was there when grandfather left Timothy in the zoo. So now grandfather says, you remember me? Okay, now why don't you transfer Timothy to another cage away from this stupid leopard? So now students, here the keeper says, sir, it is not your tiger. Students, this is the funny thing which I was talking about in the starting of the chapter. So this was not the tiger, this was not the Timothy. Okay, or you can say this was not grandfather's Timothy. Okay, so by listening these students, even grandfather, he was shocked. Okay, the keeper told him that your Timothy had died 2 months earlier. Okay, and this is not your Timothy, and he was died of pneumonia. So here the tiger was trapped in the hills only last month. Clear, students? So with this, with his face near the tigers, he mumbled, or you can say murmur, good night Timothy.